Let us very enthusiastically welcome her. There are so many devotees I'd love to welcome, but I have to mention a few names. We have in the back my very, very dear friend Brahmananda Prabhu and his good wife Saki Priya Devi. What can I say? We have discussed it at Radha Gopinath Temple. How many of you saw the drama Salted Bread that Dwarkadish Prabhu and his Vishaka Priya Mataji put on for us? Anyways, you got a glimpse of the type of persecution and torture the devotees were going through in the former Soviet Union, trying to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. Brahmananda Prabhu was personally printing all the books in his basement. If he was caught, he would have definitely been tortured and killed. Whenever they caught a book distributor and put them in those torture camps, they always interrogated them, trying to get information of where is the source, where are these books coming from. But only one or two people in the world knew that he was doing it in his basement. It was so secret. And the KGB even came to his house to search it. But somehow or other, by Krishna's arrangement, they didn't find the printing press. And when so many millions of books were going out, he went. Now please understand, under communism, all the paper was under the communist government's control, and every single printing press was being controlled by the communist government. He went to a communist government printing press that worked from early morning till night, and he met some ladies who worked in that press during the day, and he bought them nice clothes and jewelry and got them nice cars with his own money, and then convinced them to come back at night to bribe the guard, the communist guard, to let them in, and all night long these ladies would be printing Prabhupada's books. And they'd have to be a truck to, after they were all printed, they'd have to bring them out in a truck. And by the time the morning came, when the morning workers, everything had to look as if they were sleeping all night. Such a risk. He wasn't getting paid. He was giving everything he had, risking his life, just so that Prabhupada's books would be given to the people of the former Soviet Union. And he would personally smuggle the books into other countries. We are so honored to have him here. He's really an example of selfless devotional service, courage, and he's such a soft-hearted, loving devotee. Along with his wife, Can I tell you something? Last week he called me. He said, I have good news. He said, myself and my wife are coming to the Pune Yatra. I said, that's wonderful. And he said, it's in March, yes? He said, we're already arranging our schedule, so we'll come. Because I was told it was in March. I said, no, it's not in March. It's in about a week. And he said, well, that's not possible. I can't come so soon. We don't have visas, we don't have tickets, we have other plans. He said, I thought it was in March, I'm very disappointed. He told his good wife. A few days later, I get a call. He's telling me his flight details. He's coming for the Pune Yatra. That is his enthusiasm. I'm just so happy that you're here. Let us very enthusiastically welcome Brahmananda Prabhu and Sakhi Priya Devi to our Yatra. And we also have with us Kaustubha Prabhu and Gita Priya Devi. Are you here somewhere in this? Could you stand up if you are here? Hari Hari. Kaustubha Prabhu is a disciple. Brahmananda Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj, the successor of Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, one of Prabhupada's dear god brothers. Kaustubha Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Gita Priya Devi is a disciple of His Holiness Niranjan Swami Maharaj. Kaustubha Prabhu is one of the very legendary book distributors. He was overseeing the book distribution for all of North America at one time. And now he's living in Manhattan, New York City. He has such a very, very effective and devoted method by which he's reaching people that generally ISKCON people cannot reach. And I really see Kaustubha Prabhu as one of my dearest friends, as an extremely empowered Vaishnav who has such deep realizations and understandings of what bhakti really is, and such a wonderful vision for preaching. And Gita Priya Devi is like an angel who has descended from Goloka Vrindavan to bless this earth. Let us very enthusiastically welcome them to Shiraj, to our Pune Yatra. And little by little we'll welcome more of you. We have how many devotees from Ukraine? About 40 or 50 devotees have come from Ukraine. Navina Nirada Prabhu is here. He was also the minister for the entire International Society for Book Distribution for several years. very, very dear friend, was living in Sri Mayapur Dham. Devotees are here from Russia, from America, from the UK. Very grateful to all of you for taking so much trouble to be here with us. Thank you very much. And most of all, I thank all of you. It is my prayer that we can create such a powerful spiritual energy through our united efforts to chant and hear together, that it will have a great effect in attracting Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda's mercy to purify this very troubled world. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. It is by the mercy of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, that we are here. I'd like to tell two more little stories before I end. When I was returning from New Delhi, I was in a car from the Bombay airport to the temple in Radha Gopinath, and I received a phone call from His Holiness Jaipatak Swami Maharaj. He asked if he could come to Radha Gopinath temple February 1st to speak for the Sunday feast lecture. And I said, definitely, we would be honored. This will be historical. Please do come. I said, but the Sunday, because he told me I'm free on Sundays. I said, the Sunday before, we have our Pune Yatra. There'll be 4,500 devotees. I invite you to come for that. Now, actually, I was joking, because driving so many hours from Bombay and then back, he laughed really hard. He was laughing. But then as we were talking, about 4 or 5 times, between every few sentences, he asked, should I come to the Pune Yatra? Do you really want me to come to the Pune Yatra? And then he said, but the doctors will not let me come to the Pune Yatra, and I'm surrendered to the doctors. And then we spoke about other things, and then he said, but you are the guru of many of these doctors. If you talk to them, maybe they'll let me come. So to be honest with you, I was afraid to ask the doctors. All of a sudden driving to give lectures to thousands of people. So I just left it to Krishna. And last night, Madhavananda Prabhu called me, the director of Bhaktivedanta Hospital. He said, since you invited Jaipatak Maharaj to the Pune Yatra, every day he's talking about going to the Pune Yatra. And then he said, drive, it's too strenuous, you should not go, it's not good. But he kept bringing it up. Maharaj invited me. Must be good. And then Madhavananda and others talked to the chief neurosurgeon who's in charge of his case. And he said, if he really wants to go, that's the best thing for him. So as of now, on Monday, His Holiness Srila Jaipatak Maharaj will be with us. This will be a very, very heart-melting, historical experience. And what a blessing. And also this morning I was with His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, and he told me if it's at all possible, he will be with us here tomorrow. And also Bhima Prabhu and Brajahari Prabhu both said that they would be coming Sunday. And if Srila Jaipatak Swami Maharaj does come here, there may be another 4,500 people that come to see him. Let us thank Srila Prabhupada for